everybody, this is Law Hero and this is just a quick snappy video on how to be a trainee solicitor. So the account I'm going to give in this video is by no means everybody's opinion, it's my own opinion. Everybody has their own unique experience as a trainee. Okay, so number one, to pre-trainee or not to pre-trainee. Some people think it's a bad idea, some people think it's a good idea. I personally think it's a good idea. I didn't do it myself, but I kind of wished I did it because I felt like the people who had come into my firm and done the pre-traineeship, they were real settled when us newbies came in, and also they had better time to kind of like digest the role of a trainee. Okay, so number two is culture and structure of the firm. You have to understand both of these and where you fit into the overall culture and structure. The one thing you want to do is fit in seamlessly and be like an extra pair of hands. Kind of like when, you know, you see like in ER and they're doing like the surgery and they're like scalpel. And then like the guy hands the scalpel or the girl. You're that person, you're the scalpel giver. And the whole point is that you make life easier for your superiors. You have to understand the food chain. You have to understand that it's like, you know, you're helping them along. It's not about you. You have to take the focus completely off yourself. It's about being a team player. Tip number three is know when to ask the question, know what question to ask, know when to keep your mouth shut, and also repeat back the instruction to the fee earner. Tip number four is to completely forget what you learned in school. And what I mean by this is first principles, they just really won't help you day to day. You really have to start thinking practically. Always put yourself in the position. Clients will always ask, is this legal? Yes or no? Can I do this now? Can I do that now? Clients are the innovators. Clients are the ones with the big ideas. They just want to know that they can do it within the constraints of the law. That is it. That is our purpose. We are facilitators of their dreams, of their ideas, of their operations. Whatever they want to do, we facilitate. Tip number five is expect it to be boring. And I would definitely say Pareto principle, which is the 80-20 rule, as in 20% of what you do will give you 80% of the results. That is 100% true as a trainee solicitor. You will drudge and drudge and drudge and drudge, and you think you will make no impact at all, and then one day you'll say something or you'll do some little thing and everybody will just be like, best trainee ever. And you're just like, I've been killing myself for the last 10 days and nobody even noticed. And just on those menial tasks. Just because they're menial doesn't mean they're not important. And I would say, don't get into the habit of, this is the same thing again. I'm just going to just like toss this out the way, like do it, but like not do it really well. Don't get into that habit because you're always being watched. You're always being sized up as, you know, a future associate. Tip number six is mentors, and find somebody who will champion you. This was 100% one of the biggest things that got me through my traineeship. I was so lucky to have just the most amazing mentors. Really amazing mentors. People who literally took me under their wing, saw me as somebody who was passionate about their area. Actually, in one case I wasn't passionate about their area, but they still saw me as somebody who was passionate about law in general and just really guided me, and that made the menial tasks so much easier because you're reporting to somebody you really respect and like. And finally, number seven, because 7 is the best number ever, my top piece of advice, and this was given to me by a partner from Fresh Fields in Frankfurt. He's now actually gone to White & Case in Frankfurt, and he was a great mentor to me. And he said, Jennifer, if you are organized, you will never lose. And I took that with me for the rest of my career. Okay, that's all I have to say. Look, it's tough for a reason. It's survival of the fittest out there, but I believe everybody who subscribes to this channel and likes all my videos are the best trainees out there. No word of a lie. Also, I have a LinkedIn group now called Irish FE1 Students and Trainee Solicitors. It's not just for Irish people though, I don't discriminate. And anyone can join, because I'm going to be putting good stuff up there, like free PDFs and things about, you know, like tips like these, like how to get through and all of that. And when you're doing, you know, PPC1, PPC2, all that kind of stuff. So please, yeah, like and subscribe, and just remember, if you get through a training contract, even if you get a training contract, you're a hero. Thank you very much for your time.